Way!
Bonjour.
We'll just let Facebook do its thing while Seb makes a coffee.
It's the fact that we still think
Is
he
it good?
might be ready.
I know, it's like we're really kidding
We're
ourselves,
like,
aren't
oh,
we?
he's here like 3 minutes earlier than normal.
Wow.
Mate,
and then it's like 1 minute to us. I'm just going to go make a coffee.
This time for me is so weird.
Mate, every time for you is weird.
Nah. Well, yeah, because you're in England and you keep getting it wrong. Like, we did this 1 hour earlier, maybe.
We did.
Right?
We did, and you were half an hour late.
You were asleep.
That happened once because I forgot the stream was on.
I think every video.
Once it happened.
We need to go back and we'll make a compilation of all of the whinges and moans that me and Fred have about Seb.
Yeah. Oh dear. Right.
How are you doing?
All good.
I'm good, man. A little bit tired after the quiz last night.
Exciting quiz last night.
It was good, man. Got some good feedback. Not gonna lie. Got quite a few messages from people saying well done. So uppity up.
I think we're going to have to do another one now, aren't we?
Straight away, Tim's jumped in. Hello all. Good to see Seb is ready.
I'm ready. Let's do it. Hiding the eyes.
Oh,
Seb looks like he's got the Marvel disguise on.
I had a late night because I was celebrating my victory in the quiz.
You got 7 out of, 15?
Which was better than you and you.
Michael Owen is an amazing athlete.
He's not, dude.
He is.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I want you to beat Seb. I 100% want you to beat Seb.
We put it to the chat. We put it to the chat. We said, right, chat, what do you think? And the chat unanimously went, yeah, Michael Owen's awesome.
Yeah.
And someone even put in the chat, didn't he win the Ballon d'Or?
Well, hang on.
Mate, you won the Ballon d'Or once. Okay, wow. So let's talk about Formula One. Michael Schumacher.
That means like the best player. Ballon d'Or is the
of
best
the year,
player.
Just that year. But I mean, like in Formula One, you can have the best driver of the year. People have won the championship once in their lives, like Jenson Button. Jenson Button was never considered the greatest of all time in Formula One, but he's won a world championship.
What was that other racer? Some Hunt.
Ayrton Senna. Oh, Mike Hunt.
No, not that.
Mate, the Formula One, the names that people remember are,
They made
Michael
a film
Schumacher,
about him.
Ayrton Senna.
No, not Senna.
Right, anyway, so today we're going to watch the Australia-England.
Why not Senna? Senna's considered the best of all time, mate.
Chris Hemsworth played him.
What?
So today we're going to watch the England-Australia game. The quiz was last night, so these guys are still a little bit bitter about it. But it's a pool game, and we need to actually keep a tally during this one for a certain little someone. And we're back. Hey, guys.
Oh, yeah, Scraps was Scraps' question from yesterday, wasn't it?
Yes.
What was the question exactly? How
many tries and conversions did I score in the game against Australia?
So this is that game.
This is that game.
This
is the only reason we're watching this game.
Yeah, solely because he put this in the quiz.
What did he say the answer was?
6 tries, 10 conversions.
Right, okay. I've got me.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Right. So.
And me too, I'm ready.
On to the game.
Right. Hiya, Tim. Bonjour. All right, so perfect recovery from Martin Lane. Hello, Martin Lane.
Good old Martin Lane.
And now, look at this. Wayne Boardman.
Go on, Wayne.
Yeah. Oh, no. That's a bad tackle, by the way, guys. And again.
Nah, mate, I got 2.
No, you had 2, and then you
didn't
only had
have
1.
2. Oh, take it back.
Take it back. You had 2.
What, already?
Mate, honestly. We're trying to give advice on this channel.
That's what me and you talk about, Fred, when people just assume they can throw the ball wherever they want and you'll catch it.
I just missed it. Wayne literally looks so late.
Wayne's going to shout you. Let's just start it from the beginning. Please, guys, just focus on how we've been giving advice since the beginning, and both Wayne Borden and Jack Brown have done the opposite.
Right, Wayne, yeah, I can understand Wayne because he has two and then pushes away from them. But I've only got one person, and then
Wayne has two here. He's just got to stop his chair.
should have stopped
but
in
he
front of
decides to
them,
fight
yeah.
for it, and now he's only got one guy.
Right,
Useless,
so
waste
now
of time. So you
I've
beat
beat
one
one.
guy and
That's
this guy.
one.
So that means you've got two because
Two.
he's still retreating.
I turned round to go into the middle of both of them.
Yeah, but then you lost a full meter, and the other guy had time to retreat.
That throw. Yeah, that's
And then
exactly
Wayne
what I
Boardman
thought.
executes the best ever.
That drew two players.
Ah.
That drew two players, and it was still on if Wayne hadn't threw the ball into the crowd.
It's true.
Oh wait, where's Seb on this? Yeah, on the
I'm
bench.
on the bench. I'm there, look, I'm talking with the coach. I was on the bench, you know why? Because it didn't need me. I'm like your secret weapon.
Didn't want you.
Secret weapon.
I do come on though, don't worry. That's a Spanish team there in the corner. There I am, number 4. Look at that.
I think this was the day before.
Chilling.
Gilly caught that pass from Wayne.
All right, so when I'm not on the pitch, you give away penalties pretty easily, don't you?
What was the penalty for?
I don't know, being shit, maybe.
Being English.
All right, I'll watch the game. I'll wear my glasses so I can focus a bit more. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can see the score. 6-0.
6 points down.
So they actually scored a try.
You know what we need? What England need?
Me.
This man. Scraps.
So, what are we out there? This is the guy we're watching today, number 9, little Nathan Collins. Scraps. Apparently, he scores 6 tries and 10 conversions in this game.
That was a great kick.
Oh. Scraps, you were a bit early there.
Go on, say it, Seb.
I'm not going to say
I
anything.
can see you want to.
Oh,
Waste of time. What I see is players being arrogant, thinking they're so much better than Aussies that they can get through by themselves without playing with their team.
Yeah,
That's what I see.
I just see people starting the game off. I think I remember them saying we just wanted to play a safe start, which is contradicted by Wayne throwing the ball into the crowd. But
Mate,
so they didn't want to be throwing anything around at the beginning.
it's a slow game to start, I must admit. What are you doing, Scraps? Not a very good tackle there,
Diab's
Scraps.
quite hard to tag, to be honest.
overrun.
Yeah, Wayne needed to pass him.
All the way out.
God, this defense
You
is
got lucky
appalling.
then. You got really lucky. They didn't pass that off.
We did all right to scramble. It was because Wayne chased too far over. He didn't see the switch over there. So
Yeah,
Wayne's not playing very well, is he?
No.
Oh,
yeah.
and again.
I think that should be a try.
Yeah,
They
but
could've
Joe
scored
could
both corners,
just to defend Joe. He couldn't see the attacker. His hair was in his way. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure that
That's
wasn't
the
his
only-
man.
There's
There's one more on the outside, weren't there?
Now look at the size of Martin Gill's calves. Wow.
I was looking at McMullen. He's much better looking. So you see,
Oh, look
not
at
on
5
the-
minutes
not-
in and we're 10
Not
points
on the
down.
pitch. They're up 2 tries to 0. Just saying. Yeah. I'm guessing you'll be having to call on your secret weapon boy soon.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, Fred wasn't there, mate.
Jokes.
I played 3 games, I think, before this World Cup happened.
Was that in when you guys were in the championship?
Yeah, it was South Development, mate. We went literally from the bottom league all the way to the top. We were like, fuck it. Well, you know, if we want to get better at this, let's play the best.
That's so unlucky you did a shit pass. That was a try again.
The Aussies were really surprising in this game. We did underestimate at the beginning.
They come at you.
I do remember
they giving you orders. Look at me. Look how good I look, mate. Look like arm on the bench. Like, guys, do this. Yeah, boys. Yep. Yeah, boys.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
go on, let it. Oh, stay in your chair there.
Yeah. So it's funny because right now it's England making all the mistakes that are frustrating.
Yeah, shallow
hazardous passes.
It's literally
trying to force yardage and not controlling their chair and fighting for tackles.
There you go.
It's the same as what we said in the Australia game, like shallow runs.
Yeah, and then I hate this because then you just like give the ball to Jack and then he does something with it. But
ooh, there's the man of the hour.
So that's one try. But mate, don't be. You're just waiting there on the wing. Joe did all the work. Jack did all the work, and then Joe did all the work, and then you were just gifted it.
Are you going to disprove all of his tries?
Every single one.
Most of the time, that's right.
You know what's annoying?
Ooh,
was that miss?
Miss.
Oh, mate.
Oh.
You missed that. All right, I'm getting a pen and paper now.
I've just made a new column for miss.
Ooh. You didn't mention any missing, did he?
No, I didn't bring them up.
Where's my pen? I don't have a pen.
It's worth it. Do it in blood. Good handoff.
We talked about that when we were looking at one of the other games, weren't we? Where after kickoff, having a receiver off the pass.
Yeah.
So you don't just get tackled. If he hadn't fell over.
What's happening? Wayne burst his tyre, and this is where I come on.
Tire.
There you go. Oh, look at that.
They're like,
yeah,
quick.
So we didn't need you, Seb. You had to come on.
You obviously needed me. You were losing at this point.
We did not need you. Wayne had a broken tyre, so it was like, oh God, what's the sod it? We'll just put Wayne Seb on instead. Damn it.
Back to basics. Good tagging. Fast play of the ball opens up loads of space for Jack Brown, and that's the only reason there's a try behind. So okay, now honestly, this is without even sucking myself off.
Wait, Seb is literally going to put this entire try down to his one play of the ball.
Mate, the whole thing comes from that though. The only reason they're all out of place is because my play of the ball was perfect. Now, honestly, like just from that play of the ball, you came in and had loads of gaps because they were all retreating and weren't ready to defend on you. And from that, it just was play on, and they just didn't have time to retreat from that tackle.
Come on,
and that's what will happen constantly if you play the ball correctly. It looks
you're not wrong.
It looks stupid. Wow. But it looks stupid. But did you miss that or put it?
No,
I got it, mate. And you know why you got that? It's because you came onto the pitch.
No,
you was on the pitch.
Now you're being ridiculous, mate. Now you're being ridiculous.
That's your conversion, mate.
This stream has got to be a bit serious. And that fast play of the ball is what opened up loads of gaps for you.
No, you're right. It did. It made the line break.
Exactly. It's just understanding fundamentals.
Out to the wing. Oh,
good chair.
One more.
The Aussies are resetting quite quick as well. That's not bad.
So that's three players overall.
Yeah.
And played it really badly. God, 3-on-2, man. Frustrating.
Was that forward pass?
We had a winger. We were too flat then.
A lot of errors, though.
Oh, yeah. We made loads of errors at the beginning of this game.
Yep.
Stay in your chair, Jack. God.
I stopped him from falling there. That's very kind of me.
Just a point. We should never go into taking tags with both arms off as wheels. Seb.
I only put my second hand
Oh,
up
I
to
only
stop
did it
him from
because it's
falling
amazing
down.
and I'm perfect.
To stop him from falling down. It was a nice gesture of me.
Am I going to have to split you two up?
Nah, I'm the only one that hasn't made an error in this game yet.
You did with that haircut.
You've been on for 2 minutes. Not even that.
Look at that. I'm just everywhere and pushing
Error.
and shoving. I love it.
Oh, wait, was that a penalty then?
There's a penalty. That was
That
an
was
error.
a penalty all day.
Yeah, they just got a penalty.
That wasn't a penalty.
The ref just said back to 6 penalty.
Yeah. Do you want to go back?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. This is the first time I think we'd seen the Aussies playing as well, to be honest, in this World Cup. So I think a lot of it was like feeling them out.
Really? Watch the ref. There you go.
He's just keeping his hand up, saying number 5. He was sitting and they kicked it because it was still 5th tackle. So you're completely wrong. We got the ball back. It wasn't a penalty. You got it wrong. Sorry.
Been a penalty. Aggressive play.
The push
Mate,
up.
it's rugby. If you want to be, you know.
Every time I'd get my wheel ahead of Diab, and something would just stick.
Hands.
Something would just stick to his chair when I'd go around him. Is that a try?
No. It was a good pass. Was it? I don't know. Or maybe it wasn't. Well, just look at those hands from that number 4 and then that off. I mean,
I'm giving.
Mate,
I'm
going to
giving
make a statue of myself.
It was a good pass, mate. But it all came from Joe's play of the ball further back.
Putting the chair.
Yes, Norris. Seb,
and I'd just like to mention, I only caught that pass because Scraps dropped it. Scraps was going to do a knock-on, and I recovered his knock-on before it fell to the floor. Should have penalised Joe. Yeah, but mate, Tim, all my teammates are making so many errors right now, and they don't seem to notice it.
Yeah, Scraps.
Scraps got man of the match only because he's a kid, and everyone's like feels bad for him. He's like, oh, look at him. He's small and he's playing with all these adults.
Seb, you look like you're wearing one of them, them joke disguises with a fake nose and the mustache.
Yeah, with the glasses. Yeah, mate, I'm looking good. There's lockdown and it's bad for me.
That's what it takes away from it.
I'll hide my face now.
Right, now we're starting to put in some structure, like what we work on, don't we?
Yeah, triangle.
Now we're starting to put in the triangle. See, I'd say the saviour here is Joe. Joe's come on, and then we've all started actually doing organised plays.
Joe was on from minute 1. What are you on about?
No, it was definitely down to Joe.
Yeah, I hate it.
God.
Oh, great
See,
question.
look at that. It's just the best. Andy does it blind.
He didn't even realise he'd scored a try. Like, wait, what happened? I just dropped the ball. What happened? Oh, it was a try.
I don't think they give it, did they? I think they give forward pass, to be fair.
I thought it was pretty clean, that one.
It was something before the pass.
Oh, right.
Oh.
One thing I'm doing there is it looks like we're chasing from marker, but what we're actually doing is we're bending the runs so they have to like go laterally more.
Yeah.
So we make a push out every time to look like we're going to chase. That's a penalty.
Now.
Another penalty. You're so dirty, Seb. It's ridiculous.
Watch it
Tim,
back.
is that a penalty? Yeah.
Oh, it was just a good,
that's
beautiful tackle.
The same guy
watch how I just boom, suddenly arrive. We should make a song out of this.
Up on the last play.
We get the ball back with his knock on.
Shithead.
Watch it back. Let's see it.
Oh, my mouse isn't working.
Oh shit! Really?
I'm sorry.
See, it wasn't a penalty because you're allowed to have a marker, and it was still 5th tackle, so no penalty. Just saying. We get the ball back. No penalty.
Yeah, Joe.
He's already
He
took
was
his
tagged
left
like
tag.
10 meters ago.
That was shocking.
Double tag penalty.
They didn't call it. They called the second tag.
Way too late.
Oh, you
Oh.
play in your chair. Boom! Did you see?
No, it was same as Jack. Every time we went around Dib, it just fell down. Something stuck to his chair. It was really annoying.
Something
I perfectly evaded him, and then just a slight clip on something just bashed me over.
It's not perfectly evaded, is it? If he put you on your ass.
No.
Overrun that. Buried the corner.
Scraps again. Another try. That's your second try now, Scraps.
It's just people tend to forget about him because he's small. Like you're looking at the pitch and you think, oh, he's big, he's a threat. He's big, he's a threat. He's fast, he's a threat. Oh, and the kid.
People do underestimate him, and that happened massively in the first game of the
French game
of the World Cup when we played against France. Because when Scraps came on, they just didn't mark him, did they? And
but, especially during this World Cup because that was his like first appearance.
Did he get that kick?
Now, I don't know.
Fred, did he get that kick?
He's muted himself.
No idea.
Can we go back, or have you might?
Yeah, we'll go back because actually, I mean, because he mucked that run up big time. You had numbers on the outside, and he just ran straight into him.
Oh yeah, we went back on the blind side when it was on the other way.
Yeah,
it's only cost the marker chase. They had a marker close.
He only scored then because it was poor Australian defence.
But no, it's because you had the numbers. There was three on two more on the outside of him. And there's only two Aussies, and he just ran them all into that corner. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Illegal contact number 4. Tim, you're a joke, mate. How you can say that and then you can ref a game, Queensland against England, with the biggest bashes I've ever seen in the whole of this sport ever, and not whistle a penalty. I mean, mate, you're a proper joke. Fuck off.
All right, Jesus. It's all right.
Oh, Ryan's on. First ball, first tumble. Great fake, Scraps.
Just to take it back a second, because that's an awful support line for me. You see what Scraps? If I'm going in as an option as a support runner, my line is so wrong for him. I'm behind him. I'm not an option at all. I'm not doing anything there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just wasting energy by being there, and I'm not an option at all.
Yeah.
I don't know why he brought us back. I think he just had to play the ball further back. That's lucky. Isn't it usually a penalty when you play the ball?
Yeah, it's normally a turnover.
So you just do the exact same thing? Oh, no, you're doing the... whatever that's called. I was forward.
Did they give it?
Looks like
I do. Right, I was forward.
Did look a little bit forward, didn't it?
Yeah. So we're scoring all these tries just so Scraps can do some conversions. we are the only reason he's got this big head he's got now.
Yeah.
So it's your fault. You're like Dr. Frankenstein.
That's the 4th conversion.
I originally just wanted to boost up his confidence, and now look at him. He's just like,
we created a monster.
We've created a monster. It's impossible to stop him.
Fire stops him.
Anyway, ever since I've come on, Australia haven't scored yet. So
I don't think they've had the ball. Not much.
Well, no, because we're not making errors anymore. Because I've kind of, told everyone to compose themselves.
So,
you didn't tell us shit.
Oh. Go.
I think this is the pass. There you go. Bam. That mate, Scraps, that's the only good thing you did in that game.
That's the only good thing you did in that game.
I've just
Look
made
how happy Laney is, mate. That was the best thing of the game.
Right, the one with that is literally Laney had been talking to me before this play, and he was like, "I'm open on the wing every time. It's on every time." And I say to Laney, I said, "Don't worry, mate. We're going to get the ball to you. It's not going to come in one, but in one pass. But we'll get it. We'll get it over to you eventually. So don't worry. Keep making the line. It's not going to come in one pass, but we just got to work our way to you." And then the very next play, Scraps threw that ball. I was like, "Thanks, Scraps." Gee, I just said what we were going to do. He got that, didn't
he? Yeah. Lucky kick.
Very lucky. Wind put it in, didn't it?
Wind put it in. Good catch, Jack. You did do something all right this game.
Yeah. It's just having that inspirational player.
Look at that. Every time there's a contact with Diab's chair, we just fall over. I don't know what it was.
That's not Diab.
It was...
No,
he fell on Diab.
Or fell into him.
Oh, yeah.
He fell on Diab and then fell onto his...
I think he's got like some little spikes on the front of it or something. It just stops it instantly, doesn't it?
It just stops you, yeah. It's impossible to get past him. Mate, if that's not my... Laney.
Not a great
Laney. I did all the work there. Got it to Jack.
He did all the work.
Jack threw a fucking grenade over the top at him.
Mate, I got through like 3 defenders, then passed it over.
A little softer touch on that would have been great.
Threw it too high. That's
it was high and hard. You got lucky he put that back into you guys then.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he made a lot of ground that side. There's a lot of people behind him.
I've got my neighbours next door have about 10 kids and they're doing this High School Musical show or something. I can hear them all singing.
Poor Sarah.
So you got to deal with the High School Musical show and Seb.
Fresh Six.
She's the real hero here.
It's not like you, Seb, arguing with the ref.
No, I'm just saying, what I'm saying to him is after a knock-on, there's no marker. Why is he allowed a marker? So I'm saying, but she shouldn't be here. There's no marker.
That was a good ball.
And the ref didn't say anything,
You did two good things, Scraps.
Oh,
I'm getting a phone call from the Lord.
Who's the Lord? Oh, Boardman.
Hello, Wayne.
Tell him he's shit this game. Tell him he's shit. Pass him to me. Wayne Boardman, you're shit.
Yeah, I'm doing the live stream now. Yeah. But Wayne Boardman wants to come in because he wants to disprove everything that Seb is saying.
Are we getting him in?
Get him in. Get him in.
Send him a thing. Get to your computer or something, Wayne, and we'll get you in. We'll send you a link.
How the hell do I do that?
Say again?
Doesn't know how to work a computer yet play rugby.
I'll send it to you.
Get him in. Send him.
Have you got him on Facebook?
Yeah, somewhere.
Why was the try disallowed? What happened?
You were arguing the ref, so he didn't want to give it you.
Mate, just take it back. Because we have since Wayne's school, we weren't watching.
But how far are we going back?
As soon as he comes on.
For those who didn't watch the quiz last night, this was my favourite part of the quiz. Get it ready for when he comes on.
Oh, I can't. I don't have it. I don't have it on my laptop. I've only got it on my phone. Mate, it's going to be a while, dude. This is Wayne we're talking about.
This is Wayne, yeah. I'll get it set.
Anyway, so go on, play it. Is this where there's the knock on? I'm guessing something. Go on.
So this was the penalty where he was sat in front. This was the last thing he was talking about.
They call knock on. They call knock on.
Yeah.
I'm just asking, why is he marker then if there's a knock on? Tim, I think you'll agree with that. There's no marker.
They're not getting this try. They're not getting this try because Seb's being a dick.
Good little cutting by Laney, taking someone out of the game. Seb, need to aim for a gap there, mate.
Yeah, that was useless, Seb.
I didn't think he was going to pass the ball.
No, nice.
Good battle.
Good work, right?
Yeah, that's a good.
That was a try, though. I don't know why that was disallowed.
Maybe let's do it forward. The initial pass to Ryan, maybe.
Forward.
Did they give a penalty?
Oh, for a dive.
Dive.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I got called for a dive.
Jack Brown diving, staying in his chair.
I was in my chair.
But it was a dive.
It was
French
never
rest for
a
you.
dive.
French rest for you.
There was no one near me.
That was a good turn. Oh, good hands, Jack. Forward.
Yeah, Tim just said if it's a changeover, so if it's a change in possession, they've allowed a marker, but it's only no marker for penalties.
That's not a changeover.
Why was it turned over?
Is it a knock on?
Because a knock-on's a changeover, innit? It's not a penalty.
More like Jack to dive. There's not.
I never dive, Norris. I invented the dive.
I invented the dive.
You want to see a dive? You watch the 08. That was bad. That's a dive.
Where's the swimming pool?
Sploosh. I used to get penalised for it so much where I'd lean forward to score a try. If someone hit my chair, the back would go flying. And they were like, oh, dive, it's dive. I was like, top half haven't moved. I was like, there
was a point in like around like 14.
Good hands.
That was a brilliant try.
That was an awesome try. I remember that.
Was amazing.
Behind the sticks, I remember us talking and we were just like, guys, there's not a lot you can do there. That's he had the height advantage. It was a great
Scraps was supposed to be on him. Scraps,
yeah,
you lost the battle in the air, mate. You lost
man of the match, my ass.
That's a miss. Yep.
Man of the match, my ass.
Have you sent Wayne the link?
Yeah, man.
It's probably looking on my. He's useless, isn't he? Let me copy the link.
It's nearly finished anyway. I don't know what it is.
He's only going to come on and give us some shit. You do know that, don't you?
He ain't going to give me any.
Let's see.
Oh. That was Steph passing the ball back to us. Thanks, Steph. Yeah,
come on, what kind of play the ball is this, Seb? You're whinging at the ref again?
My wheel came off. The tyre.
Oh, can't trust you to do anything. But they even had to skip the video. You were taking so long.
Where's your speed, mate? You never caught that ball.
Where were you there? Oh yeah,
I did the play of the ball. I did the play of the ball.
Joker.
Mate, honestly, you were shit at this game. Oh, a bit like the World Cup final.
What are you doing defending my man, Seb? Get in position. Useless.
I know you need support.
That's not your man.
That's not my man. What are you doing, mate? Hovering behind me.
Mate, I'm all over it. No one's gotten past me.
No one got past me.
Yeah,
I'm just supporting all my teammates. Scraps, though. Everyone's getting past.
We're not analysing this at all. All this is just trying to make one of us two seem the worst.
Scraps is using the ref to defend. I don't get it. Like, just sits there and the ref will say, oh, yeah, he's small. He can't stop him. Right, I'll call a... whatever it's called. What's it called again? A surrender tackle. Like Scraps doesn't even try and go for his tackle. He just sits there and says, "Ref, surrender tackle." Mate, benefits of being small.
You're generally quite jealous of Scraps, aren't you?
No, mate, but he gets a lot of credit.
Oh yeah, because everything in this was you, wasn't it? Yeah, I forgot.
No, mate, I'm really happy to work for the team all the time.
And take the credit later.
I've never taken credit. The first time ever I've taken credit was last year for like my whole career, if we can call it that way.
What?
That's a good little bounce around there, Noni.
Nah, spread that nice. That was good. Dive.
Knock on. Tagged. Got tagged.
Here we go. I've got. This will be as.
Do you want to listen to my neighbours singing?
No, not really.
No.
Let's do it.
At 6.
Stop.
Oh, they've just
You've only got 6 conversions and 2 tries at the moment, Scraps. It's not that impressive, really. Wayne's got to let us off here. He is quite old, Wayne, though, isn't he? Struggles with
the paw on the chair.
Dive. What was that face I just pulled?
I think it's because they didn't call that paw on the chair. It was huge. You literally nearly stopped, mate.
Come on, Scraps. Number 7, I think.
Yeah, I got 7.
Yeah.
It's strange. Australia, they came at you at the beginning and they've I think they've just lost themselves in themselves on the offense. They seem to just keep.
I came on, mate. I came on and I'm such a better defender than Wayne. And
mate, sing a different song.
Not square.
Look at that. Play the ball. God, fucking hell.
Give it.
Mate, you gave that way too late.
I gave that way too late. Way too late.
If you'd given that earlier, Scraps could have given it to Laney and then
they'd have gone all the way to later.
Selfish play.
Luckily, they called tag on me.
Luckily.
Shut up. Take the mick out of my amazing Yorkshire accent. What was that, Seb?
I'm bringing numbers on this side so you can score a try. What else?
And then you messed up the play of the ball in the wrong place. So actually, wait, take this back to where I played the ball. I want to find out where he actually got to. So you just took a drive, and I don't think we gained anything.
What we did gain was that there was a player offside.
What we did gain is we got to see Seb play like the amazing player he is.
God, mate, you like to pick on things like, just because I do 1 error per game, only so one.
The run you should have offloaded.
From my brilliant play of the ball, by the way.
Right, so I'm playing it, I think, just in front of that white line. Let's see how far you get. So I'm on the white line. This is the best play you do all game, Seb.
You got to come.
And you've got to come back. That's so. You only got half a meter.
No,
wait, look at that.
It's got to go. Oh, there you go.
You've got nothing.
Mate, it happens. So you can't always have 100% success in what you want to do. You've got to try things and risk things.
Apparently, it's not letting Wayne in.
It won't let him in?
No.
Is he doing it on his phone? He's got to copy the URL into Safari, that's why. But try and explain that to Wayne. I like that try. That's one where Scraps catches it out of the air, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who scored?
Scraps scored it. That's Scraps' third try. I think I kicked it for him.
Yes, you did.
Good day, Stefan.
That was a good kick, actually. Hiya, Steph.
I can kick me, Seb.
What did you say he's got to do? Wayne's got to
do? When it opens up, he's got to copy it into the Safari, or it'll be on BlackBerry, won't it? He's just got to read what it tells him to do, basically, and not come straight to us and whinge. But he's got to copy it straight into his internet. Or if he's on his laptop, then it should just work.
I just say copy it into your browser. Did he get the conversion?
Yeah. So we're on eight conversions, 3 tries for Scraps.
That means he misses a lot in the second half.
I completely steal Scraps' ball there. Oh no, Elena, sorry. Again, that chair.
Mate, that chair, it was, I don't know what it was, mate. It's just really weird. Could never get past Beard.
It does look like that sloped foot plate comes out a little bit further. So maybe you're just not used to, like, because obviously you won't be able to see it. It'll be sort of out of your...
Scraps fourth?
Wait, you got...
Or dive. Is it dive? Nope.
No, give it, mate.
I didn't even see how he scored it. Let's see.
It went. It wasn't too bad. I was
trying to look at his foot plate.
It wasn't really on, to be honest. There were a lot of people around him. It's not a bad try from Ryan. He still drew 2 men and got the distance. 2 again from Wayne it.
This is a clip, and over you
go. Then
go.
I'm the one that ruins it.
Yep.
It opened up a little bit, and then he just got.
Yara's retreating. And he's not looking at where he's going back.
He got on the back of Yara, didn't
he? Yeah. Forward there by Seb. Come on, mate. No, that was actually all right, Scraps. Obviously, you know, your opportunity opens up for you. Go for it.
Take it.
If you see defenders with all their backs turned to you, you know, you can use that.
To be fair, we were joking about it in the quiz and stuff, but now looking at it, I think Seb's more big-headed than Scraps is.
Why is that?
Why?
Oh, Wayne Boardman's back on the pitch.
I think this is the second half.
This is when everything's going to go to hell. Yeah.
Yeah, we've switched over. Wait for if Wayne comes in now, this will be fun.
Oh, look, there's Martin. Remember Martin?
Oh, yeah, Martin.
Just behind the ref, where they were refs.
She was like our mummy for the whole tour, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah, she was great. She has a weird surname, like Martin.
Oh!
Oh,
boy. Like that. A little drum roll. Here? Someone has joined the party.
Blessed afternoon all. Oh, how cute is that? Oh my God.
Mate, that is great.
Honestly, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen. I love that. I just honestly, I've been watching from the outskirts for like long enough, and I'm thinking, are these 3 watching a different game to the rest of the public that's watching that, like, because what is it exactly that they're commenting on? What is it exactly where they're drawing all this knowledge and information from as I'm watching? I must admit the banter between Fred and Seb is highly amusing at times. And you are also correct. Seb is very, very serious in French. Don't like it. So just literally being in the background like this.
So for everyone who doesn't know, this is Wayne Boardman. Last night,
Wayne Boardman.
No one will know who he is. No one knows who he is.
Okay. Let me just clarify for nobody that does know.
Hang on.
If I remember correctly, for the record. No, we don't need to know that. For those that watch, I think, as Big Jack say, number 1 was it, Jack?
The first registered player. The first registered player.
That's all I'm saying. Number 1. That's it.
Hey, you put a gun to everyone's head and said, "I'm number 1," and that's it.
No, I didn't. It's illegal to own and fire firearms in this country for the purpose of the tape. It's illegal to own and carry firearms in the UK.
Oh dear.
And the other things that are illegal, mate, that you don't mind doing.
Wow.
I have no idea for the purpose of tape. No idea what you're talking about.
I mean, like speeding on the motorway, for example.
Back to the game.
Anyway, so
Going too fast in a Porsche.
Jesus.
That's illegal.
Back to the game.
Yeah,
Wait,
back to the game, please.
Are you on your phone? Get off your phone.
Just texting people like, I'm on telly. Get on telly now. I'm on.
So what was wrong then in the beginning of that game, Wayne? There
wasn't particular things wrong. There were just a few things that you're not particularly seeing, I think, as you should be seeing. I think that one of the ones in particular that sticks out in my mind when you were, Jack, you were kind of harsh on yourself saying that you had the wrong line for when Scraps came across. You didn't actually have the wrong line. What Scraps did was come across you, which took your line. So now you were behind him instead of being able to hit the gap where you wanted to gap. Because Scraps actually came across on a diagonal line, which just brought everybody else.
Yeah, I thought looking at it, what I should have done to combat that, even if he does take my line, is I should have picked where I needed to change, but I just divoted behind him. So yeah, Scraps came in.
But you couldn't, because you couldn't know where Scraps were going. The only option you had at the time when that happened was you were cut back inside. But by cutting back inside, you was running into a whole heap of traffic, so it wasn't really beneficial. You know, as you guys know, we teach run straight lines. Let's hit the straight lines and stop the defence from sliding, which Scraps hadn't quite grasped at that point. He has now, but he hadn't at that point.
Yeah, we should. Seb would have done it better.
Seb has a line, then it changes and has another one, and it changes and has another one, and then he'll probably go back to the first line. That could happen in 5 meters.
Mate, you talking about Jack Brown? It really sounds like you're talking about Jack Brown. I think you got the names wrong.
No, I'm talking about you, mate. No. We're not talking about Jack spinning. That's when Jack spins. That's a different thing. When he spins, that's you know when you get buffing on a computer. When Jack's spinning, that's all he's doing.
That's him thinking. What am I doing next? What am I doing next?
That's all it is, and then it's off.
I think of it as like a wind-up toy.
That's what it is, and people literally sit back off it while he's spinning, like, "Ooh, hang on a minute."
They're just confused.
Hang on, and then they go, "Oh shit, he's gone."
Yeah,
Wayne, mate, I miss you, Wayne.
Of course you did. There's no one to bring you back down to earth. You just go.
Did you
see my Italian speaking last night?
Oh.
Did I do what? Sorry.
Did you watch the quiz?
I watched parts of the quiz. I watched the quiz that was actually on Rugby. Then you went off. I seen some kind of pictures of cartoons and stuff, and some really weird questions that come out. What was
those were Seb.
Seb come out with some really weird questions, and I just went, how is this a wheelchair rugby league quiz? Kind of.
They asked me to, as a subject, general sports. I was not supposed to ask questions about wheelchair rugby league, so they gave me the subject, and I had to find questions about
the 3 M's. What was it? The 3 M's or something like that.
The 3 Michaels.
3 Michaels, yeah, the 3 Michaels.
Michael Jordan, Michael Phelps, Michael Schumacher.
Michael Owen.
Well, I know this now because obviously I watched the quiz and I got the answers from myself. But at the time, I'm thinking 3 Michael. Like, I can't remember 3.
Are you telling me now that you don't know
Michael Knight?
Jordan
I remember Michael Knight. He played, but I can't remember another Michael from wheelchair rugby. That's what I was thinking. 3 Michaels in Summer Olympics. I can't remember us being in Summer Olympics. What were in Summer Olympics? I can't remember that one. But honestly, I was like, huh?
Did you hear the tennis question?
Oh,
I should stop by that.
We've got Andy Atkinson asking why Wayne is on this, and because he's on this, he's saying bye.
Andy loves Wayne.
I understand that. But Andy brings a lot of knowledge to the game. He does. But he can drop off at very low levels. But that's okay. We understand that.
Choker.
Yeah. Wow.
Anyway, thank you for your input, Wayne. Goodbye. The first half.
See how Seb's quieted down a little bit, boys? Have you noticed?
As soon as Wayne comes in, it's like, oh, guys, we've got to behave ourselves.
Seb's gone from this.
I heard someone the other day complain about you shouting, so I'm just thinking
Seb's
about
on from this at the edge of the screen, but he was on from this to.
Yeah, I'm just sitting back. I'm relaxing now. It's just how I feel when I'm with Jack and Fred. I'm kind of distressed. I'm here, trying to make this thing good. And then now that you're here, I feel good about it. So I just relax now. I'm sitting back in my chair, and I'm just happy that you're here.
I want to have your input, Seb. Honestly, your input is vital, just so that we can actually see. Really?
I'm still here, mate. I'm just relaxed now. You just relax me.
I understand that we had many cuddly moments in Australia for you to relax. I understand that. There was a lot of love.
I still dream about, when you give me that really
there's
quick...
never a sentence that another male wants to hear come out of another male's mouth.
It's coming out, though.
Dream about.
It's still coming out. In Australia, you gave me that very short stump massage, and it was amazing. I still dream about your fingers, mate.
Okay, just for the purpose of
your hands and fingers are amazing, and your touch.
I love that Wayne went on to his phone and told all his family to come and listen to this.
What it actually means is his amputated leg that's now a stump is what it means. And when he says his fingers, what it actually means is that I was using my hands to massage it, just if there's any confusion out there for a minute.
Yeah, of course. No, but I still remember that. It was in that room in, where was it? It was in Wollongong. And we had view on the pool where the Jillaroos were sitting, and you were giving that massage. It was the best feeling. I still dream about that moment. It was brilliant memory.
Okay, I don't know how disturbed I actually am to the fact that you're dreaming about me, to be honest with you, or dreaming about my hands caressing you.
The whole situation I'm dreaming about, not just you.
Again, that doesn't make it any better, but nevertheless, we're a close team. You know what I mean? It's all about team bonding.
What
and team
I mean
building.
is, I might need that in the future, just to perform better. Those massages. Your hands.
You need my hands on your stump, caressing gently, in order for you to perform better.
Yeah, mate. It would really
take the pain away from my body. Is this in every occasion, in everyday life, or just game oriented?
If it could be every day, I would love that. I mean,
they're going back to game orientated. We can rejoin.
I actually came on for that, and see, I feel like I've been ambushed by you three and sidetracked into something else. So,
mate, you've got come in. The game's finished. We've the first half is done. That's it for today. So you can come in tomorrow if you want.
Let's go.
You want to come in tomorrow?
Before we start tomorrow,
just sit here and observe and listen to you two morons and my extremely good, talented co-coach that we've run together.
Me and you there.
Mate, when you said you two morons, I was sure you were talking about Fred and Jack.
No. Oh, well, you mean me and Wayne nominated coaches of the year? Surely.
Mm-hmm.
That was a joke.
How did that happen, Fred? Exactly.
What? How did you get it? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't know how you got it because you're not down as a coach. Not for Halifax.
So I'm saying now you have far reach. Yeah, you know that you have influence within a sport when you get noted for coach of the year. Not actually a coach.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we've discussed it. All the Australian lads, they've all left.
Yeah. Right.
This is messed up. I'm out, fellas. That's Stefan Rooskus.
Yeah, we'll wrap today up and join back in tomorrow for the second half.
Yeah, you're good for 12 o'clock, Wayne, yeah? Well, we're not going to change it.
Yeah. Right. Well,
remember, guys, code Fred 15 for all your beard struggles.
Oh, yeah.
So for anybody that wants to actually listen to some actual criticism about a game and some actual focus on actually what actually happens in a game, tune in tomorrow. I'll be here. These three will obviously be looking and watching some other game. That's what's going on exactly, and probably talking about tennis or swimming.
So I've got a genuine question now.
Wait, we're going. See you later, guys.
Is ego an actual problem?
Let him ask this question.
Oh, go on.
Is ego an actual problem in the England team? It just seems like we're all very, very arrogant.
Yeah, The thing is everyone's ego is like at the same level, so it's a lot like this.
Yeah.
So
Scraps
it's
is all the way up,
confidence and passionate. That's what it is.
Yeah.